Family at the Phillies. And Phillies at the Miami Marlins. The game number three, other three. So the Phillies lost yesterday in four innings shutout. Terrible. Got the first. He got the first, plenty of loss of the season. Then got his first loss of the season. Manager. So the Phillies coming in. So 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 that's not a good thing right there. And pitching for the Phillies today will be Hazel, and pitching for the Marlins today will be Chris Pad Padnick. So that's gonna be interesting right there. Also breaking news, guys, and Adolfo Garcia is not playing today, so we have Brandon Marsh playing right field. I've also heard that Honduran doing the bullpen session, so he's really good. So that's kind of a good thing. So here goes the Phillies starting lineup. So we got Trey Turner, Caswell, and Bryce Harper. Alabama batting fourth, playing third base in the clearing spot. Brandon Marsh batting fifth, playing right field. And JT Reader batting sixth. Brian Stott batting seventh, playing second base. Felix Reyes batting eighth, playing left field. And Justin Cole was batting ninth, playing center field. That's your Phillies starting lineup. So Justin Cole's back in the ninth hole again. Look at this. Felix Reyes' batting average is 125, and then Alabama's batting average is 161. That's terrible. Yeah, so you came to my Sixers stream last night. That game was something else. You could have been there last night. Sixers were playing really good last night. You could have been there for that. That game was electric. So you got Trey Turner coming at the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. Here's Pat got a pitch going to Trey running catches the ball. It's Trey going to pitch to Trey Claiborne. And Trey Turner hits a grand move double. This is Trey Turner's sixth grand move double on a 2016 on the line drive to the center fielder. And Trey Turner got a hit. He's 1-for-1, yo. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Castro next to bat the Phillies. No Phillies, we got one free player on second base, 0 outs. How the first inning, Chris Pat didn't get a pitch connect, but you swore running catch, swing the miss, strike one. And Pat didn't get another pitch, but you swore running catch goes balls 1-1. Chris Pat got another pitch, but you swing it down to foul was 1-2. And Chris Pat got another pitch, you swore away from Castro as for time on Castro 11 in regular season baseball. And Chris Pat got another pitch, but you swore away for a running catch goes ball 2-2. And Chris Paddock got another pitch connect for you swore running catch goes ball 3 is a 3-2 to full count. Oh god, the Phillies gonna gain 13 and 20 season, and the Marlins gonna gain 16-7 on the season. And when the vice of Jersey young guys and watching this game on ABC Sports Philadelphia. And Chris Paddock got another pitch, so we'll get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Castro is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. This is Castro's first ball of the game. So the Phillies had Castro on first base and Trey Turner on second base. Yeah, wish that was here though. If he was here right now. Okay, you in the bathroom. Hmm? You in the bathroom this weekend. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Once the fake game go on, we clean that bathroom. We just gonna do that. We can get that out the way. We gonna get that out the way. Because I'm doing it right after that. I'm done this game. I'm gonna start doing it. That's what I'm gonna do. So that way, you know, because I'm not gonna have next Saturday get taken from me because Saturday I'm going out, so I'm gonna just do it today, so we can call that done. Get that out of the way, call it done, so we can get it done. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And I'm on the sleep in, and everything. It don't take that long. Once I get it done, that'll be it. So coming up next to that, the Phillies, we got Vice over next to that, the Phillies, we got Philly Fans on first and second base. 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. First, Patrick got a pitch when he's over for you, but Vice get ready for him. We're saying, so coming up next to that, for the Phillies, we got Vice over next to that, the Phillies, got Philly Fans on first and second base. 0 outs, top of the first, here we go. First, Patrick got a pitch for you, but Vice get ready for him. Running catch goes, he's swinging at the foul was on one. I say, Herb soon. One catch goes, the foul was on one. But Chris Berger no pussy vice swinging the foul was on two. Chris Berger no pussy vice running catch goes, the ball was 1 and 2. Chris Berger no pussy vice running catch the balls and it does the ball 2 and 2. Chris Berger got no pussy vice running catch goes, the ball 3 to 3 and 2 for Hill. And then I'm gonna take it there. I'm a help. I'm just gonna, get to this first help and then do that next, and then it's gonna be the last thing to do. So that way, at least we got that done. So yeah, I'll take that home. And Chris Pratt got no history voice, great voice. Swing as if I was doing too. We just said low. Release on first, pass on second, hair lasting. So we got all those things. Say some, make it all work out. And Chris Pratt got no face gonna play Rice and Gary Ford, and that is ball four. And Rice is walking against the first base for the field. This is Rice his first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Rice on first base, Cowswell on second base, and Trey Turner on third base. Bases over for the Phillies. Mm-hmm. Wednesday, there you go. Wednesday, you hear? See. Wednesday, you coming right after Star Wars show then. Cause Star Wars wrote the he wrote here. He said Wednesday's what we have this evening. So that's what he wrote. That's what Star Wars wrote. Mm-hmm. And guess what, guys? Adam's batting cleanup today, yo. Everyone's back at the top of the lineup. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we had Alabama next to bat for the Phillies. Bases over for the Phillies. 0 outs. Top of the first. Here we go. First padding got a pitch enough for you. Alec and Rayborn. Riding catch go. The strike one is 0 and 1. I know everyone got the worst batting average, batting 161, but hey, I don't really know what he's doing. So, and Chris Patrick got another pitch for you. Alec and Rayborn. He's swinging that one's about. He's swinging that was right into the stands. That's a 5 was 0 and 2. You guys can't. So guys, can you lean the Sixers out? Need to say that we're gonna realize it was a dream. I know the Sixers won. We beat the Celtics last night, but we got the Sixers game tomorrow night. We're gonna start Wednesday. So Wednesday, you better come to the Sixers in the next game tomorrow night. Cause I'm covering that first game of the Eastern Conference semifinals. So you better come to that game tomorrow night because they in New York. They're gonna be in New York. So at MSG. So MSG gonna be rocking. So you know. And Chris Patrick got no pitch for you. Ever great for it. Running catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Chris Patrick didn't get no pitch for you. Ever great for it. Running catch goes ball 2 to 2 and 2. It was early. Yeah, the game starts at 8 p.m. though. It's an 8 p.m. game Wednesdays. The Sixers and Knicks game one of the Eastern Conference semifinals is at 8 p.m. It's at 8 p.m. on NBC. So Yeah, so it's 8 p.m. So it's an 8 p.m. game. And Chris Patrick and Fisher Allegany for an added boom reaches on a fearless choice, fielded by the shortstop Lopez. The trade and Castro advances to third base and Vice advances to second base. The Phillies at Alabama on first base, Vice on second base, and Castro on third base. Second base over for the Phillies. But the Phillies scored a run, so score. The Phillies have 1-1. The Marlins have 0 runs. The Phillies get the first one score on the top of the first, thanks to Trey Turner. Now it's 1 of the Phillies. Trey. Again, the run is not coming in. Let me try this again, because I know the run is not coming in. There you go, it's coming right in. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh connects the bat for the Phillies. Second base over the Phillies. 0 outs, top of the first inning. Chris Patrick got a pitch going to be Marsh great for a running catch goes ball 2. Chris Patrick got no pitch to Marsh, running catch goes ball 2. Chris Patrick got no pitch to Marsh, running catch goes swinging the 5-0-2-1. Chris Patrick got no pitch to Marsh, running catch goes ball 3-3-1. Chris Patrick got no pitch for Marsh great for, and that is ball 4. And Brandon Marsh's ball advanced the first base for the Phillies, and Brandon Marsh got his first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Brandon Marsh on first base, Alabama on second base, and Vice on third base. Third base is over for the Phillies. And the Phillies score another run. So the Phillies have 2 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs, and the Phillies get the second run score on the top of the first, thanks to Castro, and now it's 2 the Phillies. A free run. It's just walking a run. I call it a walking and run situation, yo. I'm just walking and runs. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we had J. Torino connects the bat of the Phillies. Third base is over the Phillies. 0 outs, top of the first. Here we go. And J.T. is out in the sacrifice fly to the center fielder. Esther Ruiz. And J.T. Reeves out to him for 1. And Alabama runs to third base. So the Phillies have Brandon Marsh at first base and Alabama on third base. And the Phillies score another run. So the Phillies have 3 runs. The Marlins have 0 runs. The Phillies get the third run score on the top of the first thanks to Bryce Harper. That was 3-0 Phillies. Marlins, I don't even know why you came to play baseball today. I'll have to tell them their name. But guess what? Wednesday, my girlfriend's free phone came today. Came yesterday, so she sent it up. So yeah, but I'm still gonna let her know that you said that. Next time I'm gonna let her know. I forgot to mention Rico yesterday, but I'm gonna mention it next Saturday when I see her in person. So you go, just for that. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stock, and next the bat for the Phillies, we got Philly players on first and third base, 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. Chris Paddock got a pitch in the right side, ready for a running catch goes balls no. Chris Paddock got no pitch to stop running catch goes swinging down to 5-1. And Chris Paddock got no pitch to stop running. He's swinging down to 5-2 1-2. Chris Paddock got another 50 stock away from Vice Stock expert time on your own Vice Stock and Robin the Red System baseball. And Chris Paddock got another 50 stock ready for win. Ronnie Catch goes ball 2, the 2 and 2. And the pitcher stepped off the mound. Yeah, that's the nickname they gave them. Donnie Baseball. Yep. I like Don Mattingly. Anyway, he's a good manager. And Chris Paddock got another pitch never you stock it ready for win. He's swinging that go high and go way right there. That ball's going, gone. 3-1 home run for Bryce to start. The Phillies steadily yet again. So score the Phillies have 6 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs, and the Phillies will get the 3-run score and the top of the first, thanks to Alec Bohm, Brandon Marsh, and Bryce Stott 3-1 home run. And Bryce Stott got a huge home run, y'all. And this is Bryce Stott's second home run on the 2026 season on the fly ball to right center field. That's nothing. This feels like game freaking one. This feels like game freaking one on Friday night when we dropped 6 runs on the damn Marlins. We playing the same way we did in game one of this 4-game series, y'all. It's like we playing like that again. We playing like we did in game one, y'all. Remember the first game on Friday night was that we doing about, and the Phillies dropped 6 runs in the game. Yep, I remember that night. And we doing it again. We got Hayes out of 6 runs for the Hayes out ain't come up the pitch yet. Even the bottom of the first yet, and we already gave Hayes out 6 runs for it already. What? See, this is what means though, and as you've been telling you, this is what he means. You know, when he gets that man never loses. He lost yesterday though, undefeated, but he lost yesterday. But hey, so coming up next, we have the Phillies. We got Phillies Rails, and next we have the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. One out, top of the first. Here we go. Chris Paddock got 50 Phillies, running swinging the foul one. Chris Paddock got 50 Phillies, swinging the foul 2. Chris Paddock got 50 Phillies, and Phillies Rails strikes on the foul 10. Phillies Rails out. Phillies Rails over 1, which is the first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Justin Crawford next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Chris Paddock got a pitch to reach Justin ready for a running catch goes balls on new. And Chris Paddock got another pitch to for you, Justin ready for it. You swing it down. That's a 5 balls and 1-1. Let's go Crawford. Let's go Crawford, man. And Chris Paddock got another pitch to reach Justin ready for it. You swing it down. That's a 5 balls and 1-2. And we playing small ball. That's what it is. Oh, and by the way, guys, the Philly halftime is actually covering this game today too. So hey, so you know we ain't small. So and Chris Paddock, and then if he's gonna be Justin Rayburn. And Justin Crawford lines out to the center field as Stewart leads, and Justin Crawford's out. Justin Crawford over 1. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So it's scored. The Phillies have 6 runs. The Marlins have 0 runs. We went up to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn. It's the Marlins' turn to bat. Let's see the Marlins doing a turn to bat at the bottom of the first. Now it's 6 then the Phillies. And the 3 Marlins players to the bat at the bottom of the first. We Al Lopez, Augustin Ramirez, and Kyle Stallings. Yeah, when you play small ball, you win baseball games. You win baseball games by playing small ball. Because when you don't play small ball, yeah, you don't win by baseball games. So. Alright, guys, next time you see my hair, it'll go nice and everything, so it won't look like this. The way you see it right now, it'll look better, so. I'm going to take Luzardo, y'all. So coming up the bat for the Marlins, we have Otto Lopez in the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 0 outs, bottom of the first, if you go. Hayes Otto got a pitch getting for your Otto for Otto Lopez, asked for time on your Otto Lopez, get right in the bat, like some baseball. Hayes Otto got a pitch getting for your Otto, great for one. Right now, catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Hayes Otto got another pitch for your Otto, great for one. Right now, catch goes, the strike 1-1. And Hayes Otto got another pitch getting for your Otto, great for it. You swing it, that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls, a 1-2. Even the ones done long and stuff like that, oh, they just pass it to okay. Right. You take them on stuff like that, like we got Lopez, Augusta Ramirez, Kyle Stowers, Connory, Alexander Edwards, Christopher Brown, Leo Jr., Leo Ruiz, and Javier Centurion. That is your Miami Marlins stuff like that. And he's already got another pitch coming up for y'all. Get ready for him. Swinging and missing. That's strike three. Al Lopez is out. Al Lopez, you got to strike the F out by Jesus Auto. Go send that Marlins dugout. Yeah, yeah. First strike out for Jesus Auto, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Augustin Ramirez. Next, the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 1 out. Top, bottom of the first, if you go. Jesus Auto got a pitch coming up for you. Augustin, ready for him. And Augusta Ramirez flies out to the right fielder, Brandon Marsh. And Augusta Ramirez is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we got Cal Stowers, and that's the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. Jesus Auto got a pitch coming up for you. Stowers, ready for him. Right now, catch goes, the strike one's on 1. Jesus Auto got no pitch for you. Stowers, ready for him. The Cal Stowers asked for a time on your own. Cal Stowers, get right back in the bat box, 6 more baseballs. And Jesus Auto got no pitch coming up for you. Stowers, get ready for him. And swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Cal Stowers advanced to first base for the Marlins. And Cal Stowers singles on a line drive to the left fielder, Phillies Miami. Dang it. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Connor Newman. He connects the bat for the Marlins. You got one Marlins player on first base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Jesus is also got a pitch in there for you. Connor, great for him. Right now, catch goes, balls 1-0. Yeah, 3 minutes back together, yeah. It could have been the 4 amigos if we had Slim here too. But what's that? It would have been me, Star Wars, you, and then Slim. It would have been the 4 amigos, but it's the 3 of us today, just me, Star Wars, and you. So yeah, but if we had Slim, it would have been me, Star Wars, you, and then also Slim. But it's the 3 of us. So because Slim counts as the 4th amigo, so. And he's other got enough pitch for you. Trying to get ready for it. Right now, catch go to strike 1-1. He's other got enough pitch for you. Trying to get ready for it. Swing in the miss, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. And so Slim came by when you were housing. Yep. Slim's the 4th amigo. So, And Hayes other got enough pitch for you. Trying to get ready for it. Swing in the miss, and that strike 3. And Kyle Novy's out. Kyle Novy, you got to strike the F out by Hayes Auto. Go sit in that dugout. The Marlins dugout. Yeah. Second strike out by Hayes Auto, 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So the score, the Phillies have 6 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. That's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies can turn the bat top of second. And still 6-0 Phillies. And the 3 Philly players do the bat top of second. We Trey Turner, Castro, and Vice Over. Trey Turner's 1 for 1 with a double and a run. Castro got a walk and a run. And Vice Over got a walk and a run. I don't know why Garcia was in center University. I didn't watch the games. I wouldn't know. I did watch a little bit. I don't know why he was. Don Madden wanted to switch things up, so that's why he did what he did. He wanted to switch things up. What's up? Oh, Fitz playing mode is up in here. Fitz up in here. Guess who's in the chat right now? Winston Fizz is in the chat tonight today. Yeah, the goat. And my Greeny said the March might be heard, but why is it good to see over here? Well, when Granny Marsh ain't hurt because he's playing. When Granny Marsh is playing today, he's playing Whitefield today, so he ain't hurt. So every time Fitz comes around, Winston gets happy about him because Winston's like talking about exercise with Finn. Talking about all the exercise and workout stuff. Sorry, guys, I've been coughing. Sorry about that. If you heard me coughing, sorry about that. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly pass on base. 0 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. First, Pat Egg got a pitch in by Trey Grayborn. And Trey Turner lines out. Wait. This bat got no pitch Trey. And Trey Turner lines out. Shot way to the right fielder, Cal Styles, and Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 1 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Cal. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Cal Swerve next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly pass on base. 1 out. Top of the second. Here we go. Chris Paddock got a pitch to me. Swerve great for and Casper fouls out to the second baseman Xavier Edwards, and Casper was out. Casper, were you 0 for 1? Your first strikeout. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, you have Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. No Philly pass on base. 2 outs, top of second. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Chris Paddock got a pitch to me. Bryce great for running. Swinging that one. Running. And Bryce, Chris Paddock got a pitch to me. Bryce great for Bryce Harper asked for time. Bryce Harper grabbing the back 6 more baseball. And Chris Paddock got a pitch to me. Bryce great for him. He's swinging that one to 5 balls on 1. And Chris Paddock got another pitch to me. Bryce great for him. Running catch goes balls 1-1. And Chris Paddock got another pitch coming for Bryce great for him. He's swinging that one to 5 balls 1-2. And this is coming for a 3-1 lead. I know I can't believe the Celtics blew a 3-1 lead. For the Sixers, they're able to come back from there. Mm-mm. And Chris Paddock got another pitch coming for Bryce great for it. Running catch goes to roll 2 to 2-2. Guess who came back from the 3-1 lead? Well, the Jokers don't play till 3:30, so we'll see how they do against them at Atlanta. Because we got to see how the Pistons do against the Magic today in Detroit for the Game 7 of the the NBA first round. So I'm rooting for the Pistons to win this game against the Magic today in Detroit. So Pistons will not let me down because as a Sixers fan, I'm rooting for the Pistons. So, but I know Kevin Hoots saying he wants the Vibes to lose. So he wants the Magic to win, which because he wants to see that happen. Actually, since I hate Tobias, I do want the Pistons to lose. So my bad. Scratch that. Yeah, can't stand Tobias here. So. And Chris Paddock got another pitch coming for you. He's great for one. He's swinging that. Running catch goes roll 3-2 for count. Chris Paddock got another pitch to you. He's great for one. He's swinging that one to 5 balls to 3-2. And Chris Paddock got another pitch to you. He's great for. He's swinging that go and he bounced off the top of the wall. And Bryce Harper running around first, stop a second. Bryce Harper got a double, y'all. Bryce Harper got a double, y'all. Bryce Harper got a hit. Bryce Harper got a hit. Bryce Harper got a hit. He's 1 for 1, y'all. And this is Bryce Harper's 8th double on the 2026 season on on a sharp fly ball to the left fielder Javier Sanjoyan. Yeah, the Hurricane, the Carolina Hurricanes gonna be tough for the Flyers to be in the Eastern second round of the NHL playoffs because they already said that the Flyers never beat the Hurricanes during the regular season, so the playoffs is gonna be the same exact thing. Yeah, because So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Alabama next to bat the Phillies. We got one free player on second base, 2 outs. Top of the second, here we go. Chris Paddock got a pitch going for Yalek away for it. Running catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Chris Paddock got another pitch going for Yalek away for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 1-1. And the Hurricanes are no joke. That's not how you spell Hurricanes anyway, Wednesday. I mean, Star Wars, that's not how you spell Hurricanes anyway. This is how you spell Hurricanes. That's how you spell hurricanes right there when on Star Wars. That's how you spell hurricanes. You don't spell there's not two A's in there. It's hurricane. It's the H-U, not H-A. You have the Canes part, which is there's not two A's in there. There's an I after the second R, and there's a U after the H. So that's not how you spell hurricane. So yeah, I was just saying. Wednesday didn't know how to spell hurricanes. It's Hurricanes. And Federic got another pitch going to Alec away for him. Ronnie's catch goes to ball 2-2-1. And Chris Paddock got another pitch for Alec away for you. Ronnie's catch goes to strike 2 to 2-2. And Chris Paddock got another pitch for Alec away for him. He swings down and goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls to 2-2. Yeah, because like how can you spell Hurricanes wrong? Literally. That doesn't even say hurricane, that said hurricane. So like that's not even a team name. And Chris Paddock and then Fish gonna be Alec away for that ball's in the dirt. That's a ball 3. It's a 3-2. It's a full count. Yeah, it's not even hurt you. And Chris Paddock and then Fish gonna be Alec away for you. Swinging that one's a 5 balls, a 3-2. And Chris Paddock got another Fish gonna be Alec away for him. Damn it. And Adabone lines out to the right fielder, Kyle Styles, and Adabone's out. Adabone, you 0 for 2. Adabone, you 0 for 2, and you stranded Vice Harper on second base. Terrible. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Phillies have 6 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Marlins turn the bat. Let's see what the Marlins do. The two the bat at the bottom of the second. It's still 6-0 Phillies. And the 3 Marlins players do the bat at the bottom of the second will be Xavier Edwards, Christopher Morel, and Leo Jimenez. We say we said this ain't school. Damn. Everyone knows that mean. He goes back out the pitch again. So coming out the bat for the Marlins, we have Xavier Edwards coming the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Hayes Otto got a pitch to Xavier. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. Hayes Otto got no pitch for Xavier. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 2-0. And Hayes Otto got another pitch coming up for Xavier. Get ready for it. He swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Xavier Edwards will advance to first base for the Marlins. And Xavier Edwards singles on a line drive to the left field of Felix Royale. Damn it, Felix. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Christopher Morel next to bat for the Marlins. We got one Marlins player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Hayes Dollar got a pitch for you, Christopher Gray for it. Swing in the miss, and that's strike 1-1. Hayes Dollar got another pitch coming up for you, Christopher Gray for it. And Hayes Dollar threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Hubbard, to make sure that Xavier Edwards didn't get out the first base bag. Pick it to number 1 at first base. We say today is a good sports day because you got the Phillies, Pistons, and NASCAR. Well, the Pistons don't really count because they're not a Phillies team, so they don't count. And Hayes Dollar got another pitch when he Christopher get ready for it. He swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Christopher Morel advanced to first base for the Marlins. And Christopher Morel singles on a fly ball to the second baseman, right to his time. And Xavier Edwards advanced to second base. So the Marlins had Christopher Morel on first base, and Xavier Edwards on second base. The dream Pistons versus in the conference finals. Well, they don't play us in the conference finals though. They don't do that. So you got to go to the semifinals first, and then you'll see if that would be a matchup right there. Oh, you had Fred on the PC yesterday. Nice. Coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Leo Gemini next to bat for the Marlins. Got Marlins players on first base, second base, 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Hayes Dollar got a pitch going by Leo. Get ready for a running catch. Goes to strike 1-1. Hayes Dollar got a pitch for Leo. Swinging and miss. Strike 2-2. Hayes Dollar got another pitch for Leo. Get ready for it. Swinging and miss, and that's strike 3. And Leo Gemini is out. Leo Gemini, you got to strike the F up by Hayes Dollar. Go sit in the Marlins dugout. Yeah, yeah. Third strikeout for Hayes Dollar. 3 Ks. He said what's a good story never had. And he in Indiana, they don't make it like that. Oh well. Whatever piece of face you got in the end, probably not that great. What's next? So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Stuart Ruiz connects the bat for the Marlins. Got Marlins players on first base, second base. Run out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Hayes Dollar got a pitch for Louise. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes balls 1-0. Hayes Dollar got another pitch for Louise. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes ball 2-0. Yeah, you don't have to, yeah, you don't catch the case for the 3 outs. Yeah, right. You got that one. So you remember what Star Wars told you that you don't add the when it was 3 stars, you don't put 3 Ks for that. And you don't put the 3 Ks on the chat for that one. So yeah, and he's only got enough history. Louise great for a runner catch goes ball 3-3 now. When we get the 4 Ks and stuff, then you can add the 4 Ks and stuff like that. But you have to add a ball. We challenge that. You have to add a ball. It's ball 3-3 And Jesus is all gonna fish gonna for you. He's great for it. Right now, catch go to strike 1 is a 3-1. And Jesus is all gonna fish gonna for you. Louise great for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. It's a 3-2, the full count. And you can see my Dr. stuff there. You can see the TARDIS. You can see Jodie Whittaker right there. You can see the Matt Smith before and after. The generation stuff. So, and Hayes Zola got another pitch coming for Ruiz. Get ready for it. Right now, catch go. That's strike three. And even when Ruiz is out, even Ruiz, you got to strike the F out by Hayes Zola. Go send them out. Strike out. Yeah. 4 strike out by Hayes Zola. 4 Ks. Wednesday, you gotta put the 4Ks in the chat. Wednesday, you gotta write you gotta type out the 4Ks, the letter K 4 times. You're not even doing that part. Come on, Wednesday, you're supposed to type in the 4 letter Ks so that way it makes sense. You ain't even doing that part. So coming on next to bat for the Phillies, coming next to bat for the Marlins, we have Javier Sanjorga next to bat for the Marlins. We got Marlins players on first base, second base, 2 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Hayes Zola got a pitch for you, Javier. Get ready for it. Right now, catcher goes balls for him. Hayes Zola got another pitch for you, Javier. Get ready for it. You swinging down with the 5 balls, 1-1. No, you didn't. You didn't put it nowhere. Got to see 3 Ks. You didn't put the 4 Ks there. I didn't see that. I see Stars wrote the number 4K, but you didn't write you didn't put the letter K's the 4 times. That's what you didn't do. I didn't see that. I see you said hi and stuff, but you didn't put the 4 letter K's. I didn't see that. And I didn't see that you didn't. I didn't see you put it there. No, it's not there. Cause I'm reading the chat. You said hi and stuff. So you didn't put the 4 letter K's there. No, you didn't. You didn't put it there. I'm reading the chat right now. I'm seeing the screen, so you did not put it there. No, he didn't put it there. So I see what you wrote. Star Wars, you wrote 4K. Yeah, that's what you wrote. But Wednesday didn't write the 4 letter K's. You didn't write them there because it's not there. So don't say they're there, yo, because I'm reading the chat and it's not there. I can even show you on my device too that he did not write it there. So no, YouTube's not messed up. YouTube is not messed up. YouTube is working perfectly. It's not messed up. Then yeah, see, look at it. See on this side too. Look, it's not messed up. YouTube's not messed up. YouTube is not messed up. So YouTube is not messed up. So. Yeah, no, it's not messed up. It's not messed up. YouTube is not messed up. It's not there, so don't say it's there. I have the stream right on. I'm looking at the chat right now, and it's not there, so don't say it's there. You don't try to argue, say it's there, because you did not write it there, because you did not write it there. So don't say you did. You didn't put it there, because I know. I'm looking at the chat. You did not write it there. I see everything you wrote, but you did not put it there. So it's not an error with YouTube. It's not an error. So you not know that, because YouTube don't make errors like that. So even when I leave the stream with another camera come back in, it's still not you still didn't put it there. So don't say you did. Don't say you did. And then the screenshot did not you did not put it there. But you did not put it there because don't say you did. Because you know because you ain't got no proof. It's not there. It's not there. So yeah, 'cause don't say you did because it's not there. So no, you said I seen it though. But I seen that part. You did not write the letter K 4 times. So I already seen that already. And then you did not write the 4 Ks there. It's not there. So yeah, so YouTube is not messed up because you did not write it there because YouTube is not messed up. Yeah, because YouTube is not messed up. So you didn't say YouTube is messed up because it's not wrong because it's not there. Because I can go back and see. Okay, now that when I was streaming back, I see it now. I see it now. I just had to go in and come back out because when I went in and came out the first time, with the other account and stuff, it didn't pop up. It took a while. Sometimes YouTube is delayed, yo. Sometimes YouTube is delayed, so it's delayed and stuff. So sometimes YouTube is delayed, so sometimes YouTube get delayed, so it takes a while for it to process stuff, so it's delayed. What you should have said was YouTube was delayed. You said YouTube was messing up. You should have said delayed, because if you would have said that, I was like, YouTube sometimes get delayed on stuff. YouTube gets delayed. It's not messed up. YouTube is delayed because yeah, it's delayed. It's not messed up, it's delayed. I'm gonna use the word delayed because messed up doesn't make sense. Yeah, to say that, to say delayed. That's what I'm gonna go with. and Javier and because it goes to start when it gets well and he's organized running because of he's organized for you and Javier Senor flies out to the centerfield of Justin Coleman. And that's 3 hours for and that's 3 hours for the Marlins. So the score is Phillies have 6 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. That's in the second inning. And then in the second inning, Jevin moving on to the third inning. Jevin is the Phillies turning red. Let's see if the Phillies can return at the top of the third. The 3 Phillies do the top of the be Brandon Morris, JT Medium, and Vice Star. And Brandon Morris, you got to walk in the run, walk RBI in the run. JT Medium is got an RBI, and Vice Star is 1 for 1 with a run and 3 RBIs. Yeah, yes, yeah. Minnesota's still on the face roster. He's still on the face roster. He's on the Phillies on 40 man roster. He's still on the roster, so he's just because he hasn't played doesn't mean he's not on the roster. So he's part of the bench unit. The bench unit players are Dos Garcia, Rafael Machon, and Minnesota and Garrett Stubbs. So he's part of the bench unit. So he's a part of the bench unit. So he's still on the roster. So so. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears, no base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Chris Paddock get a pitch, getting Marsh. Running catch gets ball new. Chris Paddock getting a pitch to Marsh, but running catch gets ball 2 new. Chris Paddock getting a pitch to Marsh, great for the swing. That's the 5 balls to 2-1. And Chris Paddock getting a pitch to Marsh, great for him. And Brandon Marsh pops out to the third baseman, Leo Gemini, in foul territory. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you 0 for 1. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have J.T. Amuda next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Chris Paddock got a pitch, getting up for J.T. Running catch goes well to new. Chris Paddock got a pitch, J.T. swing, that's 5-1. Chris Paddock got a pitch, J.T. swing, that's 5-1-2. And Chris Paddock got another pitch for J.T. Get ready for it. And J.T. Amuda reaches on a throwing error by the shortstop, Al Lopez. J.T. got on base with a throwing error. And Hayes and coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Rice and Stock next to bat for the Phillies. We got 150 player on first base, 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Chris Paddock got a pitch for Stock, away for running catch goes well to new. Chris Paddock got another pitch for Stock, away for him. Running catch goes well 2-2 Yeah, that man looks smarter than Rod Thompson. Yeah, he does. Like having finished Corbin Rush as our feelings. It can't be like that all the time because the actual left field position is supposed to be Marsh in left, Crawford in center field, and those are in right field. So that's the original outfield anyway. So you know, rather than the Rod Thompson got five. And Chris Paddock got no pitch to Stock away for a running catch goes well 3-0. And Chris Paddock got no pitch to Stock away for a running catch goes well no. Chris Paddock got no pitch to stop running catch goes well 2-0. And Chris Paddock got no pitch to Stock away for a running catch goes well 3-0. And Chris Paddock got no pitch to Stock away for him. Running catch goes at strike 1 is a 3-1. Yeah, we wait better with Don Madden. Mm-hmm. And Chris Paddock got no pitch to Stock away for him. I said the Phillies should have hired Don Madden in 2023. Should have made him be a part of like the bench coach and everything. And then that would have been a smart idea because then we would have had him there. So, you know. And Vice Star flies out to the center field. It's Julio Ruiz and Vice Star's Vice Star, you 1 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Phillies Reds. Next to bat the Phillies, we got 1 free pair on first base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Chris Paddock got a pitch for you, Phillies. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. Chris Paddock got another pitch for you, Phillies. Get ready for it. He's swinging down and goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls, 1-1. See what's my ball, and where stinks. Oh damn! I'm watching TV show from you and Star Wars hometown. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. I know you were gonna say that. And Chris Paddock got another pitch for you, Phillies. Great board. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And Chris Paddock got another pitch for the Phillies. Great board. And the bat's on top of the wall. And Phillies went around first. Stop a second. Phillies got a double, y'all. Phillies got a W. And I was just saying, Will stinks. Oh, he just hit a double now. Now you can take back what you said, Star Wars. You can take that back now. You can take that back because cause you voted see what's small ball and they say where else it stinks. No, look at that. He's got a W. And Phillies got a hit. He's 1 for 2, y'all. This is Fitzgerald's first double in the 2026 season on the short line drive to left fielder Javier Sanjuri. And JT Reno makes the third base. So the Phillies got Fitzgerald on second base and JT Reno on third base. So coming up next, to bat the Phillies, you have Justin Corbin next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base, second base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. And Chris Paddock got a pitch get everybody Justin away for him. And swinging down goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Justin Corbin remains the first base for the fans. Justin Corbin got a hit. Justin Corbin's 1 for 2, y'all. And Justin Corbin singled on a ground ball to the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. And Fitzgerald makes third base. So the Phillies got Justin Corbin first base and Fitzgerald on third base. And the Phillies score another run. So the Phillies have 7 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs, and the Phillies get the 7-run score on the top of the third, thanks to JT Remedy. Now it's 7-0 Phillies. This feels like game 1 all over again. Let's see, in game 1 we didn't get the 7 runs though. We got the 6, and then we let the runs come back and all that stuff. So, but still. And we get Hades all those 7 months awards. Yeah, Marlins. Yeah, the Fishes the Fishes. You look at my sticky right now. They losing to the goddamn Phillies. Losing to the goddamn Phillies. We have 7. We have 7-0. Y'all look at stupid. And we got Hayes on pitch again. Yeah, Marlins. I don't even know why you try to play baseball today. And we got the Marlins manager coming up to the mound to talk to Chris Paddock. That ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Marlins. Nigga. Yesterday, Crawford had a migraine. Really? Wow, this stuff had a migraine yesterday. Ain't that bad a while, yo. So pitching change for the Marlins. So Chris Paddock is done pitching one today. Coming to pitch for the Phillies. Coming to pitch for the Marlins will be John King. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got Freddie Perez on first base and third base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. John King got a pitch getting there for you. Trey, get ready for it. Rodney Catch goes, balls 1-0. And John King got another pitch getting there for you. Trey, get ready for it. Rodney Catch goes to strike 1-1. And John King got another pitch getting there for you. Trey, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, 1-2. I took the day off, but oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, just go the day yesterday. Okay. Okay, good. I remember when Angie Painter had one of his starts to do. I remember when Angie Painter didn't had to miss one of his starts because he had a migraine. I remember when Angie Painter had a migraine. He didn't even start the game at home, and he had a migraine, and they scratched him, and then the former manager Bartosen brought in Angie Painter late in the game because his migraine cleared up that fast. So. So coming up next, we have again John King getting the fish. John King getting the fish for you, Trey. Ready for one. Running catch goes to Walter New. John getting the fish for you, Trey. Running catch goes to strike 1. John getting the fish, Trey. Swing that 5-1-2. John getting the fish, Trey. Swing that never ball still 1-2. John King getting the fish for you, Trey. Ready for it. Running catch goes to Walter 2-2. John getting the fish for you, Trey. Ready for it. And then the Marlins catch out the fish, so shortstop to try to take out Justin Culver. And Justin Culver runs over the second base. And Justin Culver is safe. And Justin Culver is safe at second base. This is Justin Culver's third steal on second base. Third steal on the 2026 season on second base. And John King got another pitch for you, Trey. Wait for it. And Trey Turner grounds out to the third baseman. Leo Gemini to the first baseman, Colin Normie. Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 1 for 3, and you stranded Justin Culver on second base. Terrible. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score: the Phillies have 7 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. You went on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn the bat. Let's see what the Marlins can do to turn the bat at the bottom of the third. Now it's 7 up the Phillies. And the 3 Marlins players do the bat at the bottom of the third will be Al Lopez, Augusto Ramirez, and Cal Stowers. What's up, Jeff Ferguson? Go into your 76ers, but you're playing my Knicks now. I know, Jeff Ferguson, play your Knicks. Yeah, I know the Knicks fans gonna be loud at MSG tomorrow night at 8 p.m. They're gonna be rocking that damn arena. You already know. Like I'm gonna say this for you, Jeff Ferguson. We want New York. We want New York. We want New York. So there you go. They're coming from a Sixers fan. Hello. Mm-hmm. Well, the New York Knicks are not gonna be hard for the Sixers. Come on now. Come on now, Star Wars. Come on now, we could beat the Knicks. Come on now. We could beat the New York Knicks. The Sixers could do that. Come on now. You had a great coach and you hired Mike Brown. You already know, like, come on now. The Sixers cannot lose. Come on now. We got Nick Nurse as our head coach. Come on now. We gonna lose to the New York Knicks. You gotta be. Yeah, we already passed the Boston Celtics anyway. Star Wars. We already beat them, so you can't use that saying no more. Yeah, we passed that. We already beat the Celtics, so we can't say that no more. Yeah, Mike Brown. Damn. All right, so coming out the bat for the Marlins, we have Oliver Lopez coming back for the Marlins. No Marlins first on base, 0 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Hayes Zero got a face connect for you out to the Ray Bourne. Ronald catch goes strike 1 Hayes Zero got a face you out to the Ray Bourne. And I look at and he swinging them goes right into the dirt, and that's a single. And I look at advance the first base for the Marlins. I look at singles on the ground ball to the shortstop Trey Turner. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Augustus Ramirez. The next to bat for the Marlins, got one out player in first base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Hayes all got in the pitch connect for Augustus and Wayborn. And Augustus Ramirez grounds into a double play. And Augustus Ramirez ground into a double play to the second base, and Bryson started threw it to the first base and Bryce Summer in time. And Al Lopez is out at second base, and Augustus Ramirez out at first base. We got a double play ball. And you know how Star Wars loves a double play ball, so coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Cal Styles. Good next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 2 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Hayes got a pitch for Styles. Great for a run. The catch goes strike 1. Hayes got a pitch for Styles. Great for one. And Cal Styles asked for time on your own. Cal Styles give up in the red box system of baseball. And Hayes got a pitch for Styles. Great for one. Swing in the miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. Yeah. Every time Styles be asking this thing, like, get it, let's be a double play. Let's be a double play. And the next week things on the way. And Hayes all got another pitch connect for Styles. Great for it. Run that catch goes rolls 1-2. Hayes all got another pitch for Styles. Great for it. Run that catch goes roll 2-2-2. And Hayes all got another pitch connect for Styles. Great for it. And since I mentioned about Slim earlier, guys, guess who came to the stream, yo? Cal was lines out to the center fielder, Justin Club, and Cal was out. Slim came to the stream, guys. Slim is in the stream right now, y'all. I was talking about Slim earlier. He showed up to the stream right now. I'm gonna be chasing by, I'm being chased by lions. He's trying to make me his dinner. Oh my God, they having to get chased by a lion. Slim said he get chased by a lion. Star Wars. That's not good. That's the odds for the Marlins. Let's go with the Phillies have 7 runs. The Marlins have 0 runs in the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen, is the Phillies turn the bat. Let's take the Phillies and turn the bat top of the fourth. Still 7 at the Philly. And the 3 Philly players the bat top of the fourth. We Cal Swover. Bryce Summer at the vote. Cal Swover was over 1 with a walk and a run. Bryce Summer was 1-1 with a double and a walk and a run. And at the vote was over 2 with an RBI and a run. Where is Winstead? Winstead need to come back because Slim is here. When Winstead's not in the stream and Slim is here. Like I'm gonna say, guys, let me say this. Hey, guys, welcome to the MGSN Network, the Master Gaming Sports Network, and we're covering the Phillies and the Phillies at the Miami Marlins for Game 3 of the 4-game series, and the score right now is 7-0 Phillies. So, hey, and then in the bottom, in the end of the in the end, we ended the third inning 7-0. So, yeah, so you know. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Cosmo coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 0 outs. Top of the fourth. Here we go. And John King got a pitch to base forward great for a running catch goes to strike 1. John King in that pitch base forward great for a running catch goes to strike 2. Strike 2 is 0-2. And John King in that pitch base forward great for a Cosmo extra time on your Cosmo 11 developers on baseball. And John King and then first base for the Gray for he swinging down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Castlewood wins the first base for the Phillies. Castlewood got a hit. Castlewood got a hit. He's 1 for 2, y'all. And Castlewood singles on a sharp line drive to the center fielder. And Stewart Ruiz. We're not talking about Castlewood. Get some on base. Comes up next to bat the Phillies. We have Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. Got 1 free on first base. 0 outs. Top of the fourth. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And John King of the pitch connect for Bryce. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. There's a foul tip. There's 0-1. And John King and that pitch for Bryce. Get ready for it. Bryce Harper, why would you ground into a double play? And Bryce Harper grounded into a double play to the second baseman, Xavier Edwards, to the shortstop, Al Lopez, to the first baseman, Conanovi. Castro was out of second base, and Bryce Harper was out of first base. Damn it, Bryce. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm next to bat of the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. John King got a pitch connect for Alec, ready for it. Ronnie catch go to strike 1 is 0-1. And John King got another pitch connect for Alec, ready for it. Ronnie catch go to strike 2 is 0-2. And John King and his significantly Alec away for Riding catch goes to rolls 1 and 2. And John King and his significantly Alec away for Riding catch goes running catch goes that's strike 3 and Alec Bowman's out. Alec Bowman, you 0 for 3. Alec Bowman, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout, and Van Nevers shutting down to 157. And you stranded Castro on base. That's terrible. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So the score the Phillies have 7 runs. The Marlins have 0 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the fourth, Louis Jimenez. The Marlins turn the bat. Let's see if the Marlins can do it. Turn the bat at the bottom of the fourth. And it's still 7-0 Phillies. And the 3 Marlins players do the bat at the bottom of the fourth. Be Conanovi, Xavier Edwards, and Christopher Brown. Oh, yeah, we DFA'd Dylan Moore. I forgot we DFA'd him. His dog likes Don Haley. Yeah, did not know that. So coming at the bat for the Marlins, we have Colin Owie coming at the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Hayes Alder got a pitch to the free Colin go ready for it. Right catch goes balls 1-0. Hayes Alder got another pitch for you, Colin go ready for it. You swing it that one to 5 balls 1-1. And Hayes Alder got another pitch for you, Colin go ready for it. Right catch goes to strike 2, so 1-2. You can see when you like the head coach, that says a lot of things about yourself. Because I mean, the head coach doing something right for yourself, right for you as a player. The pitcher, so Hayes Alder got another pitch getting up for you, Connor go right for it. Right now catch goes to roll 2 to 2-2. And Hayes Alder got another pitch getting up for you, Connor go right for it. Right now catch goes to strike 3 and Connor out. Connor, you got to strike the F out yet again. You got Connor, you got to strike out the second time. About Hayes Alder go sitting at the most. They go, yeah. Fifth strikeout for Hayes Auto, 5 Ks. Yeah, not supposed to call him hey, well. Not supposed to be, but it's windy and stuff, so you know. And coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Xavier Edwards next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Hayes Auto got a pitch for Xavier, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-0. Hayes Auto got another pitch for Xavier, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2-2-0. Hayes Auto got another pitch coming for you. Hayes Auto got another pitch for Xavier, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the strike 1 is a 2-1. And Hayes Auto got another pitch for Xavier, get ready for it. And Connor New and Xavier Edwards asked for time on you on Xavier Edwards get right in the red box system on baseball. And Hayes Auto got another pitch for Xavier, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the roll 3 is a 3-1. And Hayes Auto got another pitch for Xavier, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the strike 2 is a 3-2 to full count. And Hayes Auto got another pitch coming for Xavier, get ready for it. He's swinging that one, that's a 5-0 to 3-2. And Hayes Auto got another pitch coming for Xavier, get ready for it. And Xavier Edwards grinds out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, who threw to the first baseman right stop in time. And Xavier Edwards down. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we had Christopher Morel next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base, 2 hours, 5 in the fourth. Here we go. Jesus Zola got a pitch, gonna play Christopher, get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5-0-1. And Jesus Zola got another pitch, gonna play Christopher, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-1. And Jesus Zola got another pitch, play Christopher, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 2 is a 2-1. And Jesus Zola got another pitch, gonna for you, Christopher, get ready for it. You swing it that one's a foul tip, it's a 2-2. Hayes Auto and FSB Christopher Gray Bourne. And Christopher Morel, expert time on your Christopher Morel, right back in the red box system of baseball. Invitations to veteran. Oh, look at that. Picture fan. You didn't show up to my stream. Picture one fan. You didn't show up to my stream last night when my Sixers whipped your Celtics behind last night. You didn't come to that stream last night. You were ducking my stream. So now, thank you for congratulating the Sixers beat your Celtics. Thank you for that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you beat your Celtics because y'all didn't have Jason Tatum, so. Cause you couldn't stop the cover. You couldn't stop Joel Embiid. You couldn't stop You couldn't stop Joel Embiid last night because you let Jalen Brown on Joel Embiid. That didn't work. You told him all. And then you have Maxi out there driving to do whatever threes and shit. And then you have VJ Cole doing his thing. So like, He's swinging and go right into the grass, and that's a single. Christopher Morel hits the first base for the Marlins. Christopher Morel singles on the line drive to center fielder Justin Kaufman. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Leo Jr. Next to bat for the Marlins, got 1 player on first base. 2 outs, top 5 in the fourth. Here we go. He's all got a pitch for you. Leo, get ready for a running catch goes well now. He's all got a pitch for Leo, good for and Leo. Gemini's grinds out to the pitcher. He's all to the first base and right arm. And remember, Jim Nuss is out, and that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So the score: the Phillies have 7 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. That's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see what the Phillies doing to turn the red, top of the fifth, and still 7 at the Phillies. And the three Philly players to the red, top of the fifth will be Brandon Morris, Justin JT Realmuto, and Bryson Stott. Brandon Morris is over 1 with a walk, an RBI on the run. JT Realmuto is over 1 with an RBI on the run. Bryson Stott is 1 for 2 with a home run, 3 RBIs and a run. You know, y'all try to beat New York. Bring on the Knicks. Bring on Jeff Burger's New York Knicks, because we're gonna make them look bad too. We gotta take the first game in New York tomorrow night. We gotta win game one. We gotta win the first game, and then we control the series, because primarily it says that Wheeler is better than Jacob DeGrom. Well, but I'd rather say that our age Zach Wheeler is better than Jacob DeGrom. Yeah, I believe that 110%, because I believe that 110%, because ain't no way in hell you would not say that. The first time I didn't say that, that's kind of saying, like, you know. You can't even spell Nick Nurse, though. I was not expecting the Sixers to make it this year. You can't spell Nick Nurse, right? That's how you spell the Sixers head coach's name. The name spell, well, you can't spell Nurse. It's spelled News. That's how even, like. And Nick Nurse needs a raise. I know, right? Winston Star Wars can't spell Nurse. He's spelling News. He's spelling what he haven't spelled Nurse right. You got the NU part, NUR part. It's not even supposed to be a C there. It's supposed to be an S. So pitching change for the Marlins. So John King done pitching for the Marlins. Done pitching tonight. Coming to pitch for the Marlins will be Tyler Phillips. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans, no Rays, 0 outs. Tyler Phillips, here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch for Morris Grayborn. He swings down and goes right into the grass. And that's a single. Brandon Marsh advances to first base for the Phillies. Brandon Marsh got a hit. Brandon Marsh is 1 for 2, yo. And Brandon Marsh singles on a line drive. To center fielder. It's Stewart and Ruiz. I'm talking about March. It's 7 Rays. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, you got JT Realmuto next to bat for the Phillies, and got 150 right on first base, 0 out, start the fifth. Here we go. JT Realmuto has for time on your own. JT Realmuto having the red box system of baseball. And Tyler Phillips got a pitch for you. JT, get ready for it. Swing in the mids, that strike one's on 1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch for you. JT, get ready for it. You're swinging that one, the 5 was 0 2. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch in for JT, get ready for it. So JT Realmuto lines out to the third baseman, and Leo Jimon, and JT Realmuto's out. And JT Realmuto, you're over 2. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott. Next, the bat of the Phillies, we got 150 on first base, 1 out, Tyler Phillips. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch, getting the Bryson Stott, get ready for it. Running catch goes, the ball's 1-0. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, getting the Bryson Stott, get ready for it. Running catch good, that strike one is a 1-1. And keep the shutout going, Phillies. The shutout. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch for his stock away forward. That ball's in the dirt, the ball 2 to 2-1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch coming up for his stock away forward. Running catches go to strike 2 to 2-2. And Tyler Phillips got a pitch coming up for his stock away forward. Running catch go to strike 2 2-2. Tyler Phillips gonna pitch stock away forward. Invites stock as for time and invites the stock get right back in the red box 61 baseballs. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch for his stock away forward. And Russian stock runs out to the first baseman Connolly. And White starts out, but Brandon Marshall ran second base. White start, you 1 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Phillies Real. The next for the Rays, the next to bat the Phillies, we got 1 for on second base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch in the way. Phillies go right forward. Swing in the mids, and that strike 1 is 0-1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch for your Phillies go right forward. That ball's in the dirt as well as 1-1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch in the way. Phillies go right forward. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. And you says Dudes 2072. Thank you for the Sparkle Super Game. And Tyler Phillips got another face coming by Felix Ray Boring. The running catch the ball's in the dirt, that's a ball 2 to 2-2. And Tyler Phillips got another face coming for you, Felix Ray Boring. Swinging the miss, and I start doing it. Felix Ray was down. Felix Ray was you 1 for 3. And he's stranded running march to second base. Terrible. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Phillies have 7 runs. The Marlins have 0 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins turn the bat. Let's see the Marlins do the turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. And 3 running players do at the bat at the bottom of the fifth will be Stewart, Ruiz, Javier Sanjuri, and Al Lopez. You know, they're talking about the Sixers right now, y'all. They said that They said justified. Said the Sixers had defeated the Boston Celtics 109-100 in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference first round last night. Coming from a 3-1 series, defeated the Rangers the first round, first time in franchise history. Defeated the Celtics in the NBA Playoff Series for the first time since 1982. And they also said that Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, first pair of teammates in NBA history with 30 plus points, 10 plus rebounds, 5 plus assists in Game 7, facing the third seed New York Knicks in round 2. Game 1 at the Sixers at the New York Knicks for game number one of the NBA playoffs, second round Eastern Conference semifinals tomorrow night at 8 p.m. only on ABC or Peacock. So yo, it's about to go crazy tomorrow night. Yo, you already know. Yeah, let's go Sixers and shit. What's up, Dance? How are you? You gotta mention the Sixers, yeah. You gotta mention about the damn Sixers. So coming out the bat for the Marlins, we have England Stewards going to have the Marlins no longer plays on base. They're out. Stop about the fifth. Here we go. He's only got a pitch for you. It's Stewart great for run the catch goes balls now. He's only got no pitch for you. Stewart great for it. Run the catch goes ball 2-2 He's only got no pitch for you. Stewart great for it. Run the catch goes to strike 1-2-1. And he's only got no pitch for you. Stewart great for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls to 2-2. And he's only got no pitch for you. Stewart great for it. Swing and miss, and that's strike three. And Stewart Reeves is out. Stewart Reeves got strike there. About the second time, but Hayes go sitting at the Marlins. They got six strike for Hayes out, 6 Ks. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, you have Javier Sanjorga next to bat for the Marlins, and one place on Hayes, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Hayes all got a pitch for you, Javier. Great for it. Swing that 1 to 5 on 1. Hayes all going to pitch you, Javier. Swing the 5 on 1-2. Hayes all going to pitch you, Javier. Swing that one, another 5 balls, still 1-2. And Hayes all got another pitch for you, Javier. Great for it. Swing that one, another 5 balls, still 1-2. He's all gonna fish gonna be enjoy going swing him in. That's strike doing. Having enjoys out. You got strike the F out by the second time. But he's all gonna sit down. Well, it's dug out. Yeah, 7 strike. But he's all 7 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Alopez next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. 2 outs to bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Alopez Espartano. Alopez give up a new access from baseball. He's all got a pitch for you out to go right for it. Swinging the miss, strike 1-1. He's all got another pitch for you out to go right for it. Right now, catch goes balls 1-1. And he's all gonna fish for you out to the great point. I don't know who Star Wars. I don't know. I have no clue. He's swinging down goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Alopez remains to first base for the Marlins. Alopez singles on the ground ball to the shortstop, Trey Turner. The other one couldn't get that. Damn. And coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Augustus Ramirez. And next to bat for the Marlins, you got one run player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth, hanging on. Hayes is all got a pitch for you, Augustus and Gray Bourne. Run that catch goes Wells 1-1. Run that catch goes Wells 1-0. And Hayes is all got another pitch for you, Augustus and Gray Bourne. Run that catch goes Wells 2-2-0. Should be called Nebraska Muppet Babies. Damn. And Hayes is all got another pitch for you, Augustus and Gray Bourne. And Augusta Ramirez grinds out to the third base. Alabama due to the first base and right shot time. And Augusta Ramirez is out. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So score the Phillies have 7 runs. The Marlins have 0 runs. That's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red at 6 base minutes, but turn the red top of top of the sixth. And the three Philly players the red top of the sixth will be Justin Culver, Trey Turner, Castro. Justin Culver's 1 for 2 with a RBI and a stolen base. Trey Turner's 1 for 3 with a double and a run. Castro is 1 for 2 with a walk and a run. He said, Rob, have a good retirement. Damn. Said, Rob, have a good retirement. Damn. Damn. So Rob doesn't know. Damn. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Culver coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly person raised. 0 outs. Top of 6. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch connect for you, Justin Rayborn. Running catch goes Wells 1-0. Tyler Phillips got another pitch for you, Justin Rayborn. Running catch goes to strike 1-1-1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch connect for you, Justin Rayborn. Running catch goes ball 2 to 2-1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch connect for you, Justin Rayborn. And Justin Culver grounds out to the third base and Leo Gemini throws to the first inning, Colin Newby in time. Justin Culver's down. Justin Culver, you 1 for 3. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, you have Trey Turner. Next to bat for the Phillies, you got no Philly pass on base. 1 out, top of 6. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch connect by Troy Rayborn. He's swinging down. That's a 5-0-1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch connect by Troy Rayborn. He's swinging down. That's a 5-0-2. Damn, you gotta go right to the Eagles head coach, Nick Sirianni. Come on now. He said Nick Sirianni and Rob is too good. Don't put Knicks on the same category with Wild Sox and them. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch for you, Trey Rayburn. Swinging the miss and that's strike three. Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 1 for 4 with your first strikeout. And Nick Sirianni don't lose a lot of games like Bob Thompson did. At least you know Nick Sirianni don't be doing that. At least Nick Sirianni won back-to-back champions, won 2 Super Bowls. What did Bob Thompson do? Did Bob Thompson win the World Series? No. So coming up next to have the Phillies, we got Cal Swogan next to have the Phillies. No Philly fans, no Rays. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch, getting away Swogan, great for Ronnie Catch go to strike 1-1. And Tyler Phillips got no pitch, Swogan, great for you. Swinging down with the 5-0-2. And Tyler Phillips got no pitch, Swogan, great for him. And Cal Swogan asks for time on your own. Cal Swogan get right in the red box, 6-1 baseball. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, getting away Swogan, great for him. He swings that one, goes right into the grass. And that's a single, and Cal Swogan remains the first base for the Phillies. Cal Swogan got another hit. Cal got another hit. He's 2 for 3, yo. And Cal was singles on line drive to the center fielder. It's Stewart Roy Ruiz. And this only won the Super Bowl. He won his first Super Bowl as the head coach. And then Doug Peterson won the other one. So Nick Sirianni won his first Super Bowl with the Eagles winning, in the season. So technically the Eagles had 2 Super Bowls, one from when Doug Peterson was the Eagles head coach, and then Nick Sirianni. So technically in his first Super Bowl, but I thought he never won a Super Bowl, never won a World Series with the Phillies. So there you go. So coming up next to the Phillies, you got Bryce Harper next to the Phillies. You got 1-3 fan first base, 2 outs, top of 6. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Tyler Phillips got a pitch in the way. Bryce great for a swing in the middle. Strike him on 1. Tyler Phillips got a pitch. Bryce swinging there with the 5-0-2. Tyler Phillips got a pitch. Bryce great for him. He's swinging that one. That's another 5-0. Still 0-2. Right. That's why I said you compare Rod Thompson and Nick Sirianni, you would say one coach won a championship. Nick Sirianni did that, and Rod Thompson didn't win the World Series in 2022. So we just say that. So and Tyler Phillips got another pitch coming for you, Bryce Graveborn. He's swinging that one. That's another. He's swinging that one goes right into the state. He's swinging that one. That's another 5-0 still on 2. 3 5-0s. This is bad for Bryce Harper. But technically, if you compare, Rod Thompson this close to getting close to win the World Series. The Phillies got all the way to the World Series and then they choked, and that would have been the right time to win the World Series. But and Tyler Phillips got no pitch. Bryce away for him. Bryce over flies out to the center field. It's still a release, and Bryce over down. Bryce over you 1 for 3. Bryce over you 1 for 3. You stranded Castle on base. That's terrible. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. Let's go. The Phillies have 7 runs. The Marlins have 0 runs. And we on to the bottom of the 6th. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Marlins turn the red. Let's see what the Marlins can do. Turn the red. The bottom of the 6th. And the 3 Marlins players to the red. The bottom of the 6th be Owen Cassidy, Colin Novi, and Xavier Edwards. Yeah, win the NL title is one thing, but winning the World Series will be 10 times better. That's why I look at coaches and say, hey, if you win the World Series, that's better. You can win it. You can win the division. You can win the NL trophy title and stuff. Yeah, winning these championships like the Eagles or NL, Eastern Conference champs. Because they won the Eastern Conference so many times in the playoffs, but they won the Super Bowl, so that makes it better. Yeah. But we haven't won the World Series about time. So then 2022 we could have won the World Series, but then the Phillies showed. So, and then we almost were getting close to coming back to the World Series in 2023. But then we got eliminated by the Diamondbacks in the NLCS. So like literally, Ron Thompson hasn't got won the World Series trophy as a manager. So that's why I said you can't compare. To win the World Series and 1-4 and then winning the National League pennant though. You know. So coming at the bat for the Marlins, we have Owen Cassidy connects the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 0 outside, bottom of the 6. Here we go. Hayes Zola got a pitch connect with Owen. Go for a running catch goes to Walden new. Hayes Zola got a pitch to Owen. Go for a running catch goes to Walden 2 new. Hayes Zola got a pitch to Owen. Go for a running catch goes to strike 1 to 2-1. Hayes Zola got a pitch to Owen. Go for a running catch goes to strike 2 to 2-2. And Hayes Zola got a pitch to Owen. Go for one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Owen Cassidy's out. Owen Cassidy got strike the F out, but Hayes Zola go sitting there. Then send them on. They got yeah. 8 strike with Hayes Zola, 8 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Connor Newby next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 1 out, bottom of the 6. Here we go. Hayes Zola got a pitch for Connor Gray for it. Running catch goes to strike 1 0-1. Let me do that again. Let me do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And he's all got another face connect for Connor Gray for it. Running catch goes strike 1. He's on the fish Connor was swinging the foul on 2. He's on the fish Connor running catch goes on 2. He's on the fish Connor and Connor he strikes on the foul too. Connor he's out. 9 strikeout for Hayes on 9 Ks. First half for Hansel, he was part of the Washington Nationals, second, third round, 2016 draft. Then, then the Washington Nationals traded Hazel to go to the Athletics. Then Hazel got traded from the Athletics to the Miami Marlins. And then played for the Marlins. And then got traded from the Miami Marlins to the Phillies. So coming up the bat for the Marlins, you have Xavier Edwards in the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 2 outs, top of the bottom of the 6. Here we go. Hayes only got a pitch for Xavier running catch goes strike 1-1. Hayes only no pitch to Xavier running catch goes 1-1. Hayes only no pitch to Xavier swinging the 5-1-2. Hayes only no pitch to Xavier great run. Xavier Edwards grinds out to the pitcher. Hayes only do to the first pitch and right shot in time. And Xavier Edwards is out. That's 3 outs for the Marlins. So the score is the Phillies had 7 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. So the score, the Phillies had 7 runs, the Marlins have 0 runs. That's the end of the 6th. Jeremy went on to the 7th inning. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the Reds to the 5th inning. The turn the Reds top 7. And the 3 Philly players, the Reds top 7 with Alec Boone, Brandon Marsh, JT Reno, Adam Bowman's 0 for 3 with a strikeout, RBI and a run. Brandon Marsh is 1 for 2 with a walk and RBI and a run. And Jason Miller is 1 for 2 with a RBI and a run. And then Walker and Castellanos contract up in 2026. So you only playing them for 1 year, I think. Anyway, so coming out the bat for the Phillies, you have Adam Bowman coming back for the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 0 outs, top 7. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch for Alec, ready for a running catch goes well to new. He's on the pitch, and Tyler Phillips got a pitch for Alec, running catch goes well to new. Tyler Phillips got a pitch for Alec, running catch goes strike 1 is 2-1. Tyler Phillips got a pitch for Alec, swing that right into the grass, and that's a single. Adam Bowman wins the first base for the Phillies. Adam Bowman got a hit. He's 1 for 4, y'all. And Adam Bowman singles on the line drive to the right fielder, Owen Cassidy. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to the bat for the Phillies. Got 1 free pair on first base. 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch connect for Marsh, great for him. Running catch goes, strike 1 0-1. Tyler Phillips got another pitch connect for Marsh, great for him. He swing that. Oh, he lost the ball. He goes all the way to the wall. And Brandon Marsh running around first. Stop a second. Brandon Marsh got a double, y'all. And Brandon Marsh got another hit. He's 2 for 3, y'all. And this is Brandon Marsh 7 double on the 2026 season on a sharp line drive to the center fielder. It's 2 Perez and Alabama advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Bryce and the Phillies have Brandon Marsh on second base and Alabama on third base. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Arena. The next to bat for the Phillies, we got Philly players on second base and third base. 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch going to read JT away for it. Rodney's catch is over. The strike 1 is 0-1. JT really need a hit. Something. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch going to read JT away for him. Don't catch that. Dropped. Ah, damn. And JT Miller flies out to the right fielder, Owen Cassidy, and JT Miller's down. JT Miller, you 1 for 3. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stock. Next, the bat for the Phillies, we got three players on second base and third base. 1 out on top of the 7. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch connect for Stock and ready for him. Ronnie catches goes, the ball's 1-0. Tyler Phillips got another pitch before he stopped. Get ready for it. Ronnie catches goes, the ball 2-2-0. And one start. Starting to hurry. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch before he stopped. Get ready for it. Ronnie catches goes, the ball 3-3-0. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch for he stopped. Get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Brighton Star is walked and runs the first base for the Phillies. This is Brighton Star's first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Bryson Stott on first base, Brandon Marsh on second base, and Alabama on third base. Bases loaded for the Phillies. Wait, I'm gonna check that. Damn it! You Marlins are a piece of shit. Today overturns the running catch goes up strike 1 is a 3-1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch for his stock great point. Running catch goes to strike 2 to 3-2 to full count. Tyler Phillips got another pitch for his stock great point. And Bryson Stott asks for a time on your own. And Bryson Stott get rapping and Red Bucks hit some baseballs. Gonna change that name. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch for his stock great point. And Bryson Stott runs out to the first baseman, Colin Newby. And Bryson Stott's out. Bryson Stott, you 1 for 4. And Bryson Stott mad. What is that? What does this have to do with anything? Okay. What does this have to do with anything? What soccer have to do with anything? So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Phillies Rails. And next to bat the Phillies, we got Phillies players on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Tyler Phillips got a pitch, gonna be Phillies get ready for it. That rolls and it does the rolls going on. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, gonna be Phillies get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 1-1. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch, gonna be Phillies get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 2 to 1-2. Then he said Bowman is lazy. Wow. And Tyler Phillips got another pitch for you. Phillies get ready for it. Swinging the miss and that strike 3 and Phillies rails down. Phillies rail you 1 for 4. With your third strikeout. And he's stranded Brandon Morris and Alabama on base. Terrible. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Phillies at 7 runs, the Marlins at 0 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins on the bat. Let's see the Marlins doing the on the bat at the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Marlins players do the bat at the bottom of the 7 be Christopher Morel, Leo Gymnast, and then Stuart Ruiz. Yes, Royce can go, he said. But it looks like he needs to go back to his Twilight movies. Trash, damn. Yeah, this guy's stupid because, he's always still pitching, yo. He's always pitching in the bottom of the seventh. Eh. So coming up the bat for the Marlins, we had Christopher Morel on the bat for the Marlins, and the Marlins players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. And Hayes Zoller got another pitch. Hayes Zoller got a pitch connected by Christopher Gray for it. Rodney has to go to strike one is 0-1. Well, yeah, but Don really even saying that the Zach was running the ground, so like, if you want to, And Hayes Zoller got another pitch connected by Christopher Gray for it. Rodney catch goes well 1-1. Hayes Zoller another pitch to Christopher Gray for it. And Christopher Morel ice for time on young Christopher Morel grabbing the red box system of baseball. They got Chase Sugar woman in the bullpen. Oh, Chase Sugar. Mm-mm. But if you want to say that Jesus is better than Jacob DeGrom, then hey, I agree with that. And Jesus only got no fish connect for Christopher Gray for it. Why not catch go to strike two, the 1-2? And Jesus only got no fish connect for you, Christopher Gray for it. Swinging the miss and that strike three. And Christopher Rouse got struck out the second time by Christopher by Jesus Auto sitting there rolling down. Yeah. 10 strikeout by Jesus Auto, 10 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Leo Gymnast next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 1 out, bottom of 7. Here we go. Hayes Zoller got a pitch before Leo go wait for it. Runner catch goes strike 1. Hayes Zoller got a pitch for Leo. Runner catch goes ball 1. Hayes Zoller got a pitch for Leo go wait for it. Swinging and miss and that strike 2 is 1-2. And Hayes Zoller got another pitch connect for you. Leo go wait for it. Runner catch goes ball 2 to 2-2. Hayes Zoller got another pitch for Leo go wait for it. And I guess you guys are all too tuned in. Hayes on the pitch Leo away for it. And Leo Gemini's got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Marlins. Way to go, Hayes Dog. You hit Leo Gemini's from the Miami Marlins with a damn pitch. Why? Hit him right in the foot. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Stuart Ruiz next to bat for the Marlins. We got one run player on first base, 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. 0 outs. Coming next to bat for the Marlins, Stuart Ruiz coming next to bat for the Marlins. We got one run player on first base, 1 out, bottom of 7. Here we go. He's all got a pitch connect for Ruiz. Runner catch goes balls 1-0. He's all got a pitch for Ruiz, great for it. Runner catch goes ball 2-2. And Hayes on the pitch with Louise Grayborn. He's swinging them and goes, honey, away with it. The ball's going, gone. 2-run home run for Sterling Ruiz, and the Marlins are on the board. So score, the Phillies had 7 runs, the Marlins had 2 runs, and the Marlins get a 2-run score in the bottom of the 7th, thanks to Leo Geminis and Stuart Ruiz's 2-run home run. This is Stuart Ruiz's second home run of the 2026 season on a 5-ball to left field. Dang it, Hayes, I got a home run out to you. But there goes the shutout, y'all. There goes the wicked shutout. It's gone. It's your former team, too. Damn it. Coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Javier St. Jordan next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Hayes all got a pitch for you. Javier great for a runner catch goes well. Runner catch goes strike 1. Hayes all got a pitch for you. Javier great for a runner catch goes well 1. Hayes all got a pitch for you. Javier great for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 1 and 2. We're just giving the Marlins some momentum right now just for that. Hayes all got a pitch for you. Javier great for it. He's swinging down the 5 1 and 2. Hayes all got a pitch for you. Javier great for it. Runner catch goes well 2 to 2 and 2. And Hayes is all got a pitch for you. Javier great for it. And Javier St. Jordan running around first, stop at second. And Javier St. Jordan got a W on. Javier St. Jordan got a W on. Dang it. You know, that's an momentum right there. Like, what are we doing? And this is Javier St. Jordan's 4th double in the 2026 season on the line drive to the left fielder, Phillies Rams. Phillies Rams! Come on in. Here comes Don Manley coming to the mound. We got Don Manley coming to the mound to talk to Jesus Zotto. We got the Phillies inning manager, Don Manley, coming to the mound to talk to Jesus Zotto. And that ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. So pitch change for the Phillies. So Hayes Auto is done pitch tonight. Come to pitch for the Phillies will be Chase Sugar. And let's look at Hayes Auto's stat line, yo. So Hayes Auto won 61 innings pitched, 8 hits, 2 runs, 2 home runs, 0 loss, 10 strikeouts, 1 home run, and a 5.09 ERA. So coming up the bat for the Marlins, we have coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Al Lopez next to bat for the Marlins. We got 1-1 player in second base, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here we go. Chase shooting guard got a pitch connect for Yato, great for it. Run out, catch goes balls 1-0. And Chase shooting guard got a pitch connect for Yato, great for it. Run out, catch goes ball 2-0. That's true. If I tell him look, he's in the game just to figure it out. And Chase shooting guard got a pitch for Yato, great for it. Run out, catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. He's gonna pitch and Chase shooting guard gonna pitch for Yato, great for it. And Al Lopez grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, who threw it to the first baseman for 7 time. And Al Lopez is out. So coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we have Augustin Ramirez next to bat for the Marlins. We got 1 player in second base, 2 outs, 5 to 7. Here we go. Chase Sugar gonna pitch connect for Augustin, go wait for it. Run that catch goes to balls 1-0. And Chase Sugar gonna pitch connect for you, Augustin, go wait for it. And Augustin Ramirez grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner due to the first baseman Bryce Harper in time. And Augustin Ramirez is down. And that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So score the Phillies had 7 runs. The Marlins had 2 runs. That's the end of 7, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Marlins. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies can even turn the bat top of the 8th. And the 3 Philly players to the bat top of the 8th be Justin Crawford, Trey Turner, and Kyle Schwarber. Justin Crawford was 1 for 3 with the RBI and stolen base. Trey Turner is 1 for 4 with a double, a strikeout and a run. Kyle Schwarber was 2 for 3 with a walk and a run. So that was smart by John Manley. John Manley, yeah, he did fun. He did all that because he knew, like, okay, he got 10 strikeouts, let's get him out of the game. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna got 2 wins on Thursday. Yep. So pitching change for the Marlins. So Tyler Phillips down pitching for the day. Coming up pitching for the Marlins will be Josh Canese. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Crawford on the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Josh got a pitch connect by Justin Gray for it. Ronnie tries to go to strike 1-1. And Josh got another pitch by Justin Gray for it. He's swinging down to 5 balls 0-2. And Josh got another pitch connect by Justin Gray for it. And Justin Culver lines out to the right fielder, Owen Casey, and Justin Culver's out. Justin Culver, you 1 for 4. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly pass on base. 1 out. Top of the 8, and here we go. Josh got a pitch connect by Trey Gray for it. Ronnie catches those balls 1 out. And Josh got another pitch connect by Trey Gray for it. And Trey Turner grounds out to the second baseman, and Leo Gemini do the first base and count over in time. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you 1 for 5 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Kyle Swogan next to bat of the Phillies. No Philly pass on base. 2 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. Josh got a pitch, can never swore over great for him. Ronnie catches the other strike 1 is 0-1. And Josh got another pitch, can never use over great for him. And Castro grinds out to the first base, and kind of know he's stuck in the first base back in time. And Castro was out. Castro, you 2 for 1. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So let's go. The Phillies have 7 runs. The Marlins have 2 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Marlins turn the bat. The second round to do the turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. And the 3 running plays to the bat at the bottom of the 8th be Owen Cassidy, Kalanovi, and Graham Bowling. Speaking of 13, ooh, the Magic are down by 2. Here we go, inside 15. And the Rays of his 10 strikeouts. Shout out to everyone sitting 10 mics. So coming at the bat for the Marlins, we have Owen Casey coming at the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. 0 outs, bottom 8. Here we go. Chase Sugar got a pitch where you come for your Owen wave or you swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. No one Cassidy will advance to first base for the Marlins. Owen Cassidy singles on a ground ball to the right field of Brandon Morris. Damn, Brandon Morris. Yeah, I don't think Deron pitched yet. No, Deron hasn't been up. It hasn't been announced off the injury list yet. But I heard that they said today that Euron Deron did a bullpen session though. But I don't think they reinstate him back yet. Yeah, Deron hasn't been reinstated back yet. So, and coming up next to bat for the Marlins, we got Connor Novi next to bat for the Marlins. We got one runner player on first base. 0 outs, Valerie Helium. Jay Sugar got a pitch, getting a Connor Gray for it. He's swinging that one's a foul to the zone one. Jay Sugar got a pitch, Connor Gray for it, swinging at the foul zone two. Yeah, he did have a bullpen session. They mentioned that before the game started. Yeah, but they didn't reinstate him yet, so. In case Sugar got a pitch for Connor Gray for it. And Novi grinds into a double play. Yes, Novi grinds into a double play to the third baseman, Alabama, to the second baseman, Bryce Stott. And do it to the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Owen Cassidy's out at second base, and Novi's out at first base. Yes, we got another. We got another. You like the double play ball, Star Wars, and now you got another one. Yeah, they asked Dominique about Johan Duran, and he talked about he had a bullpen session, and he showed the video of him doing the bullpen session, but they didn't say like he's going to be stated back yet. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we have Graham Foley next to bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on base. 2 outs, 5 and 8. Here we go. Chase Sugar got a pitch for you, Graham. Great for him. Ryan catch go to strike 1 on 1. Chase Sugar got a pitch for you, Graham. Great for it. Ryan catch go to strike 2 is 0 2. And Chase Sugar got another pitch for you, Graham. Great for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul. Was 0 2. And Chase Sugar got another pitch for you, Graham. Great for it. Ryan catch goes the balls 1 2. And Jay Sugar and Memphis can never you going grateful. And Grand Poli flies out to the right field of Brandon Morris. And Grand Poli's out. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So that's 3 outs for the Marlins. So the score is the Phillies had 7 runs, the Marlins had 2 runs. That's in the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's do the Phillies need to turn the red top of the 9th. And the 3 Philly players the red top of the 9th will be Bryce Harper, Alabama, and Brandon Morris. Bryce Harper was 1 for 3 with a double, a walk, and a run. Alabama was 1 for 4 with a strikeout, RBI, and a run. Brandon Morris is 2 for 3 with a double, a walk, and a RBI. 1 more inning to go. 1 more inning to go, yo. Amazing to 8 innings, yo. Dan knows let me stay through. I remember having those kind of calculators. Mm-hmm. That's a lieutenant. Tony B was in that dude. You know what we did with the whole 7th school shit. Coming in for them. So pitching change for the Marlins. So Josh Kennedy is done pitching tonight. Coming to pitch for the Marlins with Calvin Fortune. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have coming to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly pass on base. 0 outs. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Calvin got a pitch going to play Bryce. Get ready for a running catch. Goes strike 1-1. Calvin got a pitch for you. Bryce. Get ready for a swing and miss. Strike 2-2. Calvin got a pitch for you. Bryce. Get ready for a running catch. Goes balls 1-2. And Calvin got another pitch going to play Bryce. Get ready for it. Running catch goes ball 2-2. Yep, everybody's hitting today. And Calvin got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Great boy. Running catch goes ball 3-2 to full count. And 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 Calvin got another pitch coming for you, Bryce. Great boy. He's swinging down to 5 balls to 3-2. And Calvin got another pitch for you, Bryce. Great boy. And Bryce Harper grinds out to the second base when Leo Jeremiah to do the first base and continuity in time. And Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 1 for 4. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Adam Room. Next to bat the Phillies, no Philly pass on base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. And Calvin got a pitch connect for you, Alex Rayford. Riding catch goes to strike 1-1. And Calvin got a pitch for Alex Rayford. You swing it that one, that's a 5-0-2. And Calvin got a pitch connect for you, Alex Rayford. Riding catch goes to balls 1-2. And Calvin got a pitch connect for you, Alex Rayford. And Alex Rayford flies out to the center field, and Alex Rayford was out. Alex Rayford, you 1 for 5. The first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh against the bat of the Phillies. No Philly pass on base. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Calvin got a pitch, going to Brandon Marsh. Go ready for it. Brandon catches go to strike 1-1. And Calvin got another pitch, going to Brandon Marsh. Go ready for it. Brandon catches go to strike 2-2. And Calvin got another pitch, Brandon Marsh. Swinging and miss, and that's strike 3. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh is 2 for 4 with their first strikeout. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So score the Phillies have 7 runs, the Marlins have 2 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the ninth, which eliminates the Marlins from the regular season. The Marlins near the turn of at the bottom of the ninth. The 3 Marlins players to the bat the bottom of the ninth will be Christopher Rowell, Leo Gemini's, and Stewie Ruiz. Yeah, where's together? Mm. All right, here we go. So pinching, so Phillies, Chase Jim down the pitch for next on the pitch for the Phillies. We have Ryan Cogan. Ryan Cogan's coming in, Captain Church. He's coming at the bat for the Marlins. We had Christopher Rack on the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins plays on 8-0 outs, top of the ninth, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Ryan couldn't get a pitch for Christopher Gray, but Christopher Brown flies out to the left field. Fields around. Christopher Brown's out. Coming up next, the bat for the Marlins. We have Leo Gemini, and that's the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base. One out, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Ryan couldn't get a pitch for Leo. Runner catch goes strike to one. Ryan couldn't get a pitch for Leo. Gray for him. And Leo Gemini grounds out to the third base and Alabama to the first base and right off. And Leo Gemini is down. One more out. One more out, and we got ball game, y'all. We got 2 outs, y'all. And one more out, we got ball game. So coming up next, the bat for the Marlins, we had Estura Ruiz connects the bat for the Marlins. The Marlins players on base, 2 outs, the bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Ryan Coogan got a pitch getting up for you. Ruiz, get ready for it. Ryan catch goes to strike 1 to 1. And Ryan Coogan got a pitch for you. Ruiz, get ready for it. He's swinging down with the 5 balls 0 2. And Ryan Coogan got a pitch for you. Ruiz, get ready for it. And Ryan Coogan got a pitch getting up for you. Ruiz, get ready for it. Ryan catch goes balls 1 2. Let's see what's in his ball. And Ryan Coogan got a pitch getting up for you. Ruiz, get ready for it. Anyway, right now, catch goes the ball 2 to 2. And Ryan Coogan and Memphis can never use great for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 3 to 2 to full count. And then Ryan Coogan and Memphis will use great for it. You want to challenge that? Or are you kidding? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I always want to challenge this word. Come on. I said we got the ball before you got into the bag. See, he's supposed to even touch the bag yet. So this one, know what it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so he's out too. He's out because Bryce got that baseball first. This angle you could tell. No chance in the rings, grounds out to the shortstop Chase Jones at first base and Bryce Harper. And it rings out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 7-2. Phillies win. And the Phillies will advance on to 14-20 on the season. And the Marlins will advance to 18 on the season. The Phillies will get their 14 win. The Marlins will get their 18 loss. And Don Mariani got his 5th win of the season. And now he moves. Don Mariani, as interim manager, moves to 5-1. Emily is now 5-1 on as the interim manager. And your Chevrolet player of the game today's game is Hayes Daughter, who is 61 innings pitched, 8 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 10 strikeouts. Last start was 0 walks, 18 strikeouts, 1 vote. And Hayes Daughter moves to 3-3 on the season, y'all. Shout out to stuff not on the stream, shout out to Wednesday on the stream, shout out to Sing on the stream. And guys, I'm definitely gonna, and now it's time to sing the song, y'all. Here we go. So get your head to clouds, there's a lot to be learned, so look around. Once there was a sailor in, thought he moved a rubber tree plant. Anyone knows in it can move a rubber tree plant, but he has high hopes. He has high hopes. He has high apple pie in the sky. So when you start to pin, roll instead of letting go, just remember that and whoo! What's there goes another rubber. What's there goes another rubber. What's there goes another rubber tree. Let's go hunt the hunt for Red October. Yeah, so that good stuff. So and talking to Jason Young. So guys, I will not be receiving the Phillies at the Miami Marlins for Game 4 of the 4-game series tomorrow night at 6 p.m. I will not be doing that. So guys, I said I'm gonna be doing it. But tomorrow, guys, I'm streaming the Philadelphia 76ers at the New York Knicks for Game 1 of the second round of the second round of the NBA playoffs Eastern Conference semis tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So you want to see Sixers and Knicks? That's gonna be tomorrow night, and things like that. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good atmosphere because seeing the Sixers do a thing and down in New York. So that's gonna be a fun situation. So that's gonna be fun. So you want to see that. But I will be back on Tuesday, guys, to do the Phillies and Athletics game 1 of the 3-game series on Tuesday. So you have that one. So you have the Phillies and Athletic game on Tuesday. So you'll have that one. So you'll have that one. So that's gonna be a good one. That's a home game. The homeless Athletics. That's what I call them because they ain't got no home. So, the Phillies and Knicks game tomorrow for the second round of NBA playoffs, Eastern Conference Finals, Eastern Conference semifinals, and then on Tuesday I will be doing the Phillies versus the Athletics for Game 1 of the 3-game series on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. So if you want to see Sixers and Athletics, go wait till Tuesday. You want to see Phillies and Knicks, you want to see 76ers and Knicks come tomorrow night at 8 p.m. It's gonna be a good one. Let's see if the Sixers can take Game 1 of the second round of the Eastern Conference semifinals of the NBA playoffs, and see if they can start the series with a 1-0 lead to try to because best of 7. So it's against the Knicks. So and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go now, and you go and your MG fan, we stand up. But let's go Phillies, and you're gonna mess that game is out. Peace, y'all. Philly fans, see you Tuesday. Sixers fans, see you tomorrow night.